How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I have today a two-parter for you. Part number one is some cards I bought off of eBay recently, and part number two is a collection I bought yesterday. I'm just going to get right into it and go with the cards I bought off eBay first, but hope you're having a good day, hope everything is swell, and yeah, here we go. Alright, so there's a very peculiar happening in this buy here. So I'm trying to complete the Neo sets right now. Here's my list of all things that it's kind of confusing and scatterbrained, but anyway, I finished off buying Neo Revelations cards. So I got this Ho-Oh here. Ho-Oh. Got Aerodactyl here. That one was first edition. I don't remember what I spent on these. Like, I spent like $769.82 plus. I spent like $80 altogether in buying all this stuff. Crobat here, the holographic Crobat. Porygon 2. Wobbuffet from Neo Discovery. I needed this one. That has nothing to do with Revelation, but it is what it is. Look at all this Burt hair in here. The Raikou, non-holo one from Neo Revelation. The Entei Holo from Neo Revelation. And this one isn't Neo Revelation either, but I needed this to complete the Shinings part of Neo Destiny. Cards in pretty good shape. But anyway, those are just some cards I bought. I bought a couple more cards. I bought this Entei here, the holographic one. It hasn't come in the mail yet. I bought the Hitmontop here, the non-holographic one. That one has not come in the mail yet either. And I bought this Broken Ground Gym, which is from Neo Destiny, and that hasn't come in the mail yet. So that's just a quick thing there. Alright, quick update here. As of the video recording, I had 3 cards that hadn't come in yet. This Hitmontop non-holo from Neo Discovery finally came in. Good shape there. And he sent a bonus cards with it. He said he forgot to ship it when he told me he would. So he said to make up for it, he would send me some bonus cards. So I got this Blaziken from, I'm going to guess, Ruby and Sapphire maybe. 2003, pretty good shape card. Sorry, the glare in my room is wicked and not the best. And he sent this Weezing from the same set, the first Nintendo e-reader cards, as an apology, kind of sorry I forgot to ship your junk stuff. So that's them. And then the other card that came in is this Broken Ground Gym from Neo Destiny. We got an Elekid over here, like, passed out on the rocks, and I don't know what that is there. It's a Clefairy, maybe? In the rocks over there? I don't know, but anyway, I got this card in. This card's in real good shape, too. And this one came with another one of these cards that I seem to get in every collection I buy. Except this one has a swirl there right below the promo. So that's pretty cool. I don't think any of my other ones have had a swirl yet. It's got a swirl over here, too, above the fire energies. So yeah, very cool and very nice of those people to send me extra cards. So there's them. Last card I'm waiting on is the Entei holographic. It says it's shipped. It's supposed to be here Thursday. Don't know why it's not here yet, so I don't know what's going on. But, so yeah, just had to quickly interject this since they came in the mail yesterday. But the weirdest thing about it all is, let me find the Ho-Oh. This Ho-Oh here, if you remember from my last video, I mentioned how I won it on auction and I won it for, I don't remember what the price was. But I ended up paying like $28 for it, I think. $28.93 is what I paid for Ho-Oh here. That was with the shipping, and the shipping was $11 and some change or whatever. And the reason it was that much money was it came in this huge FedEx small box. Well, I say huge, but it says small. They sent this one single card in this huge FedEx box. They bubble wrapped the crap out of it. Like, look at all this bubble wrap. And they had all these packing peanuts in there for one single card. And the other funny thing is, the catch here is, here's what it came in. This is what it says. Card inside plus bonus free mixtape. Fire. Then they drew some fire. Kind of looks like a strawberry, the one on the left. Maybe not. That's really bad fire. Cut gently along the edge. Cut gently along the edge. There's some scions. Anyway, I guess it's these dudes. I don't know. I listened to the first song, and the first song is called. I don't really know. It just I don't understand what's going on. It says something about here about some DJs and stuff, and there's like scions on here, and it says free up your mix national scion DJ search. So I'm wondering if these two DJs are looking for like an upcoming DJ or something. I listened to the first song, which is by Ty. Look for me, Big Dada. Dada. I don't know, but anyway. So, I'm kind of mad that, you know, they charged the 11. I could have had this card for way cheaper, but they charged all the money for this ridiculous box for one card to be in, and this stupid rap mixtape. I listened to the first song. I don't like rap, and it was rap. So, just thought that was kind of crazy that they sent a one single card in a box this big. And then one of these other cards came in this CD case. I guess it was the purchase of CD cases. The guy who had it in the CD case taped the crap out of it. It was kind of ridiculous, but anyway, so that's that. Just thought that would be kind of funny to show you that I received a free mixtape with my Ho-Oh card. If anyone else out there has ever had any weird things come in the mail like that, let me know. Let me know about some funny shipping stories if you have any. So I got curious and I decided to measure it. This mixtape that is fire that had the Ho-Oh card inside of it was wrapped in this bubble wrap that was inside of that FedEx box. So I decided to see how much bubble wrap he used, and he used 6 foot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus this is 2 inches to the ground. He used 6 foot 9 feet worth of bubble wrap to wrap his mixtape and my Ho-Oh card. That is absolutely ridiculous. This dude was so ridiculous. So I just figured I would interject that. So that's that. And then nextly, if nextly is a word, I bought this collection last night for $100. It has all these cards in it. All these are basically, they're all commons and uncommons. Nothing good there at all, honestly. I'm having a lot of trouble getting these cards out for some dumb reason. But, in the collection, it did have a couple worthwhile cards. We'll start off with this one. I'll give you 14 seconds. Actually, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to guess what this is. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. If you guessed a Japanese quilava, then you are correct. Why? I'll give you the story. Well, I don't know. I'll give you the story in a second. Why the guy has this card in a hard sleeve is beyond me. It's not in good condition. It's not a nice card. Whatever. But, so the story is, set those there for a second. The story is, a guy hit me up, and he said he had these cards out of a storage locker that his family owned. I guess when people don't pay their storage locker fees, or storage container, I guess it's more of a container, it's not a locker, it's not middle school, or high school, or college. Do college have lockers? I don't know. But, back to reality. His family owns a storage facilities, and I guess when people don't pay their rent, they give him the opportunity to buy these units, is what he said. So he bought one unit, and it had these Pokemon cards in it. The guy, it was crazy. I'll show you the cards real quick, and then I'll get to the rest of the full story. So that's the story of the guy and why he had the cards. The dude said he knew nothing about Pokemon cards, so that's always to a buyer's advantage. All the cards in this box here are nothing worth sharing or anything like that. But there was 3 first editions in there. This Rhyhorn from Jungle, this Slowpoke from Fossil, and this Golbat from Fossil. And the rest of the cards in here were as follows. This Chansey holographic one here, it's in whatever shape. It's just going to go in the holographic pile. There was a shadowless Venusaur. He sent me a picture of all the holographics, and he never said that that's all the holographics I have. But, you know, when you see a shadowless card, you figured there hopefully will be more shadowless cards in the collection. And I was hoping there would be more holographics in the collection, but there wasn't, other than these, like, 10 or whatever's here, 12, something. But, it's an okay shape. The back's not the best, as you can see, but if I can get this to zoom in good, there's a scratch there. There's some more scratches somewhere I can, but it's decent enough. It's, I don't know, maybe a $40 card, 30, something like that. This Dark Charizard, who has this magnificent swirl here. All these cards here are in pretty okay shape. Like you can see, that one's not bad. I got burnt hair all over everything. Everything I do gets covered in burnt hair. It really sucks. Blastoise, Clefairy, Nidoking. I'm actually going to get all these graded except for that Chansey. None of them will probably get 10s, but I just want to have a lot of PSA graded cards. I think that'd be cool. But these are actually all pretty decent. Maybe worth grading. Muck. This Japanese Southern Islands Mew. See Charizard's wings there. Oh, speaking of Charizard. This Charizard's actually in really nice shape. This one is totally, probably would get a 9, maybe an 8, but I'm going to grade it anyway. Alakazam, really good shape. This Raichu is the best condition card of them all. This one could probably be close to a 10. We'll see. I'm not banking on it, but nah, it's probably going to get a 9. Then there was these shadowless cards here. Seal, Raticate, Ghastly, Bulbasaur. And then I came across another gold-bordered Meowth that came in the Fruit Roll-Ups boxes. So it was cool to get another one of these. I'm not going to be grading this one. It wouldn't grade too well, but it was just cool to get another one of those. But so that's that. That's the collection I bought. Paid $100 for it. I don't know what it's worth. The Charizard's probably $50. The Venusaur is like I said, $30 maybe. I don't know, but totally worth it, and I'll tell you why it was worth it. So the guy I met, I'm like adjusting my phone here, sorry, that's why I'm not really looking at the camera as well. The guy who I bought it from was 40 years old. He was an Iraq war veteran, and he was in rough shape, and I was talking to him, and he was telling me about how when he was in the military, he got shot in the leg, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And he said he had a hole in his leg. A hole. The hole is still in his leg that you can see through from where he got shot. We were in a Taco Bell. He was like, if we weren't in a Taco Bell, and it was like in his like upper, sort of towards his crotch area. He was like, if we weren't in a Taco Bell, I would show you, but I don't want to get indecent exposure things and whatever. So I was like, oh, that's cool. In reality, I wanted to see it. Like, you don't get to see a hole in a dude's leg that often from where he got shot in the war. But anyway, he got shot in the war. Had the hole in his leg, so that put him out. While it was healing, he caught gangrene, which is a super gnarly infection, I believe, where I think you can lose your limbs and even die from it. Then later in life, he developed bladder cancer, and then at some point, he developed blood clots in his legs, and then from blood clots in his legs, he was put on some kind of blood medicine or something, and just 3 weeks ago, his doctor changed his blood medicine, and I guess something weird happened when he stood up one day, and he stood up a little too quick, and it made him pass out. When he passed out, he fell over a railing, and it broke his back. So right now, currently, he's dealing with a broken back. And this was the first person I've ever met that has been shot before. In all my life, I've wanted to meet someone who got shot. So this guy's name is Scott Cooper. He finally filled that need for me. I've always wanted to ask him what it was like, and he described it to me, and he said it's like, he said the only way he can describe it is a very, very intense burn in a concentrated small spot. And that's what he said it felt like, and I was like, wow, that sucks. Like, imagine just heating up a flick lighter and sticking you in the arm with it. I don't know if anyone's ever had that done to them, but I've had it done to me. It hurts pretty bad. I imagine it's worse than that, but it was cool to finally get to meet someone like that. Back to my story. I don't remember where I was. I got sidetracked. He dealing with his broken back. Oh yeah, his legs. He has no feeling in the waist down because of his back being screwed up or whatever. So he was telling me the other day he accidentally kicked something, and he didn't feel it when he kicked it because his feelings are gone. And he said when he got home and took off his shoes, he had 2 toenails sitting in his shoes. He kicked whatever he kicked so hard, it busted his toenails off his feet, and he didn't even know it. So this guy was in super rough shape, has been dealing with some pretty unfortunate circumstances, health-wise, his whole life. But it was awesome to meet the guy. He was a fellow Christian like myself, so I was able to encourage him in the Lord. I was able to encourage him in his life, and he had a couple of questions that he wanted to know from the Bible that I was able to answer. So it was awesome to be able to get to help this guy out. I was able to pray with him. I had a cool prayer with him, and he told me about his son and how he's doing everything he can to provide for his son right now while he's out of work and hurt and stuff. So honestly, I feel bad only offering $100 for this stuff because I really know he needed help. So I told him I would keep his name and number, and I told him I would like to keep in touch with him. And I think I'm going to send him some more money later, just because I feel bad for him, and he was a genuine guy. And for the sake of a deal, I offer him $100 just to get the deal. But as I've sat and thought about it more, I wish I would have paid him full price for these cards. I don't often say that, but as a fellow, I don't know, whatever. I don't know. Getting deals is awesome, but and he accepted what I offered him. If he wanted more money, he could have made more money. And I told him that he could make more money than I would offer him, and he still told me he would take my offer 100 anyway. So I don't know, but I want to help this guy out. So if anyone out there who prays and believes in Jesus and all that stuff, keep Scott Cooper in your prayers for health and just for a boost in life. But anyway, so that was my long story there. Sorry, I had to pause that. A coworker came in and asked a question. So that's the story. I had to drive to Elkton, which is about an hour and a half away from me, to get these. So it was a cool drive, very scenic and nice. Got to see a lot of nice houses. There was some nice water. I passed through this awesome town called Chesapeake City. It was a super awesome town. There's like this giant bridge that like the town's kind of partly underneath the bridge, and it's a cool town. So yeah, that's that. I know I've been a little scattered in this video, but there's the cards there. There's the cards there. Cards there. Cards there. Cards there. And oh yeah, in my cruise ship video, which if you haven't watched, you could go check it out. There was a holographic Venomoth in there, and today while going through it, I realized that it was one from Jungle Set. I realized it was a holographic without the Jungle Set symbol, so that was super cool to get. I didn't even realize it the first time around until today. So that's all I got. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if there was anything that you would like to see me take up on the roof and sit on the lawnmower with. I'd really like to start getting people's suggestions on these, and not many people, a couple have suggested some things. But anyway, so that's that. Rock on, peace out, Pantera freaking rules. Later.